ladies, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you ladies 5 pros and 5 cons to having crochet braids. Okay, so for those of you that are new here, welcome to my channel, and without further ado, let's just jump straight into this video. Okay, so we're going to be starting with the pros. The first pro is installation. Now, when installing your crochet braids, y'all, it is so simple and so easy to actually follow. So those of you that haven't checked out my installation video, go ahead and check it out. I'm going to leave the icon up above, and you can also check out the thumbnail that I'm going to pop right here so you will be able to find it. But installing these crochet braids took me all of about 40 minutes tops. I was throwing them in super quick. The installation is very easy. The takedown is very easy. I'm going to be taking it down after this video so I could go ahead and wash my hair, because I had this in for I think about 2 weeks now. And my hair is actually growing out super fast, and I'm starting to, feel like I need my hair to be washed, because I normally wash my hair every week. But to put the install in, to actually install it is super simple. All you need is a crochet tool, which costs about $1.99, and in that video you're going to see the tool, you're going to see the hair that I use, which this hair is the Boho Hippie Braid hair by Free Tress, and I'm going to have the link down below. The hook and the hair is going to be down below just in case you guys want to check it out. But it is super simple to do, okay? You can just follow that video and you'll be good to go, okay? The takedown as well is super simple. You can go ahead and you can actually cut the hair if you want and then just pull it out, or you can leave it long and pull it out. Let me actually show you right now. Okay, so for example, I'll take this one off for y'all. So you want to grab the loop right here that you actually use to secure the crochet hair onto your hair, and you just pull. Look at that. One is already out. And yeah, that's simple. And it's easy to put in as well as easy to take out. So that's the first pro. The second pro is it's very inexpensive. I paid $10.99 for each pack of hair. I have 4 packs of hair. If you want it to be fuller or thicker, you like that big voluminous, amount of hair in your head, you could go ahead and you could pick up more packs. But I only have 4 packs of hair, and it pretty much sufficed. I thought I needed 5 packs because I still have a couple of spaces in the back, but that's fine because I normally wear my crochet braids down. I don't do much styling to it because I don't like too much pulling on my cornrows that I have underneath. But like I said, if you want it to be super full and super thick, you could go for more hair, and it's very inexpensive, okay? The third pro is it's super versatile. I could put this up in a bun if I want. I could do 2 French braids going back. I could do a top knot bun and leave some down. It's super versatile. It's easy to style, and it's just good to use. It's good to have in your hair because you're preserving your braids underneath. I have 14 cornrows underneath, and my hair is doing perfectly fine. But I love having it because of the versatility of it all. Okay, and also it comes in so many different colors. If you're a blonde girly, if you like to wear red hair or have a nice little pink piece of hair peeking out in the back, you can do that as well, and it's super nice. I have the brown hair in the back, which is the T30, and it's doing good, okay? So that's pro number 3. Pro number 4 is that it's low manipulation. So you don't really have to do much to your hair to manage it. You pop it in, pop it out, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about dealing with your hair actually underneath or nothing. So low manipulation is always good when it comes to us natural girlies, as well as those that may be relaxed, okay? You always want a low manipulation style. You always want a protective style that requires you to do less, okay? Pro number 5 is you being able to have access to your scalp. Now that's most definitely a plus, okay? Because you want to be able to get to your scalp, to be able to clean your scalp, to be able to make sure your hair is free of product buildup, any kind of dandruff that might be forming. You want to make sure you're able to oil your scalp. If you're someone that oils your scalp, grease your scalp. If you're someone that greases your scalp, you can go in with a nice gentle rag and wipe out your scalp. The access and the accessibility to your scalp is top tier, okay? So that's pro number 5. Now we're going to just jump into the cons, okay? Okay, so con number 1 is the hair does tangle up. Okay, now like I said, I had this in for about 2 weeks. I said I was going to leave it in for 3 weeks because, I wanted to give my hair a break. But I'm going to take it out but the hair does tangle. So the longer hair you get, just expect it to tangle up in the back and get matted and stuff like that. You might have to go in and use your scissors to cut a couple of shedded hairs or a couple of tangled knots that may be at the end of the hair. You might have to go in there and clip that out just so you can have that clean look and it won't look so tangled up, but it will start to tangle up. And if you're someone who, just sleep with your bonnet and you leave the rest of the hair hanging down, or you might not sleep with your hair actually being covered and preserved, you're gonna acquire some kind of tangling here and there, okay? So just know that. Con number 2 is that if you're someone, like I said before, that like color, crochet hair does come in a lot of colors, but just know that the color hair tends to get very, very dry, okay? So it gives off more of a dry appearance than the black hair from time to time. So I'm glad that I went ahead and I put the blonde pieces in the back versus just doing my whole head with this T30 color, because the color hair gives off a dry, dull look to the hair. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Con number 3 is once your hair begins to grow out, you're gonna notice that your hair is not laying as flat as it was when you first did your install. Okay, so right now, like I said, I had this in for like 2 weeks. My hair is already growing, and I can tell that the braids, the crochet hair is starting to become puffy up here on top. And that's because my hair is starting to grow out. So my hair is beginning to raise up a little bit off of my scalp. And now my hair, the crochet braids, are starting to look a little, puffed up. If that's not a problem for you, then fine. But I find that to be a con, because then you don't have that sleek, flat look up against your scalp like you did when you first installed your hair. But of course your braids was brand new and fresh, and it was flat, but now your hair's grown out. So that's a con. Con number 4 is if you're someone who likes to style your hair a lot, so every day you're changing your hair to a different style, you got a bun, you got it down, you're doing this, you're doing that to it, beware that some of your crochet braids may come loose. Okay, so with the tugging and the pulling, you saw how easy it was for me to just slide it right on out. If you're constantly manipulating your hair and doing all kinds of different styles, your braids will tend to loosen up. They might even slip out, and then you have to go in and actually reinstall the hair. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You want to make sure you're not pulling on it and tugging on it too much where it will actually come out of your scalp. Okay. Con number 5 is whenever you decide to actually get your crochet hair, whether you're doing a style like this, because like I said, it's versatile, so it comes in so many different colors and so many different styles. You can even get human hair. This is synthetic hair, but you can get human hair, you can get curly hair, you can get locks. You could do, instead of doing the boho with the curly hair, you can do just the regular braid hair. But when you start getting into those colors, some of the hair do have like dye in it. So that could actually run off on your clothes. And if you sleep with white sheets or a white pillowcase, you might wake up and have like a trace of red. If your hair, the crochet hair is red, you might have a trace of, blonde or whatever on your pillowcase. So that's a con and a downside to having crochet braids sometimes too. It doesn't happen with all hair braids. It didn't happen with this. And I didn't find myself having like blonde, the brown color on like my white shirts and stuff like that. But just keep that in mind moving forward if you decide to do crochet braids and you want to pick up some color here. Okay, so those are my 5 pros, my 5 cons. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comment section. I will for sure get back to you and answer your question. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, you found it useful and helpful. And until we meet again, be blessed, and I love you with the love of Christ.